Good morning, everyone. I hope you're having a great week. Today, for my devotional, I'd like to share from the Gospel of John, chapter 6, verses 25 to 35. And if you can, I want to encourage you to read these verses with me. When they found him on the other side of the lake, they asked him, Rabbi, when did you get here? Jesus answered, Very truly I tell you, you are looking for me, not because you saw the signs I performed, but because you ate the loaves and had your fill. Do not work for food that spoils, but for food that endures to eternal life, which the Son of Man will give you. For on him God the Father has placed his seal of approval. Then they asked him, What must we do to do the works God requires? Jesus answered, The work of God is this, to believe in the one he has sent. So they asked him, What sign then will you give that we may see it and believe you? What will you do? Our ancestors ate the manna in the wilderness. As it is written, He gave them bread from heaven to eat. Jesus said to them, Very truly I tell you, it is not Moses who has given you the bread from heaven, but it is my Father who gives you the true bread from heaven. For the bread of God is the bread that comes down from heaven and gives life to the world. Sir, they said, always give us this bread. Then Jesus declared, I am the bread of life. Whoever comes to me will never go hungry, and whoever believes in me will never be thirsty. Today, I'd like to share the second part of my devotion on God's provision of manna. As we can see from the previous passage in Exodus chapter 16, God provides the bread from heaven called manna for his people Israelites. I share that this provision gives us an important reminder that everything we need today comes from above. They come from God, and He is happy to provide for us when we ask Him. However, furthermore, the provision of manna points us to something even greater and more permanent than what we might need today on earth. It ultimately points us to eternal life we have in Jesus Christ. In today's passage, there is a crowd who followed Jesus after experiencing Jesus' provision of food, and they wanted to make him a king over them. And we can find the reason behind it by looking at verse 34. Through the provision of food, Jesus teaches them about eternal life, which is what they really needed. However, they could not get their minds off the physical bread. They did not understand the importance of eternal life. And it is because they valued their physical needs more than what their souls needed. Jesus continues in these two verses, verses 49 to 50. Your fathers ate the manna in the wilderness, and they died. This is the bread that comes down from heaven, so that one may eat of it and not die. Yes, just as God continued providing the water and food for the Israelites to save them from hunger and thirst, God also has provided His Son Jesus for our salvation. The literal manna temporarily saved the Israelites from physical death. However, the spiritual manna through Jesus Christ saves all of us from the bondage of sin. Because we know that He is the God of our salvation, today we also know that our God will be faithful to the end. If you have some time today, let us read this passage one more time and respond to Him with thanksgiving. I hope and pray that we will be elevated and encouraged through the spiritual manna that we have in Jesus and share this gospel power with the people around us. Let's pray.